Okay, this video I'm shooting today is going to be repotting my Trident maple forest. A bonsai specimen that I got here I acquired about 8 weeks ago. When I purchased it, it had been at the nursery for excess of a couple of years and had been very neglected. When I brought it home, I cleaned it up and de-weeded it, root pruned it some, add new soil, put it back in its pot. It's been about 6 to 8 weeks, and today I'm going to pull it out of this pot here, and I'm going to put it into this pot here. First, what I'm going to do is check to see if I wired it to the pot. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It doesn't look like I wired it to the pot, so it should come right out of the pot with no problem. There we go. Right out of the pot. Move it over here to the side here. I have an umbrella pole in my way. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to knock some of this loose soil off of the forest. It looks like we've established some nice roots here over the past couple of months. Scratch away. This root ball may be too big to put into the smaller pot. What I'm going to do is do this in the old pot. Scratch away some of the soil. This root system may be a little too big to put into the smaller pot. Find a nice. Well, we've got some nice. As you can see, some nice established roots. Since I've worked on this last, I'm gonna have to. I wish I would have brought my tools out of the garage. Brought them up here. I'm going to do a little test run here. This root system still may be too big. I may have to trim it back. Which, yes it is. I'm going to have to do some major trimming. And I don't want my video to be that long as far as doing all this work to get this root ball down in size. But the main thing is to knock a good majority of the soil off of it, and then I'm going to have to get my pruning shears and prune back some of this root ball. We got a lot of roots here. It's a fairly healthy plant or forest when I bought it. It's just been neglected. It was in a back corner of a greenhouse, and I got it for a good price, but it took a bit of work to get it to the state that it's at now. But she definitely needs a haircut. So I'm going to pause this video for a minute and do a little behind the scenes pruning. I wasn't expecting it to be this large. I wanted to get it into this pot before we get into the heat of the summer. It's going to take a bit of work. So I'm going to pause the camera for now and go get some tools.